2024's first Tissot Superpole race gets underway, and it's a fast start from Andrea Iannone. Good one as well from Alex Lowe's. They're side by side with Bulliger in the run down towards turn one. The pole sitter relegated to third, possibly even fourth now. Toprak Razgatlioglu tries to get through as they make their way through Duan. Into the left-hander at the southern loop. Bulliger does manage to hold on to third place. Razgatlioglu behind him. A fast start from Bautista once again, but only good enough this time to move through into fifth position. He's got Remy Gardner for company directly behind. Might have to renew his rivalry with Sam Lowe's as well, as Gardner tries to get all the way around the outside of Alvaro Bautista and does so successfully at turn three. Into Miller corner now, the slowest on the circuit. Bulliger defending from Razgatlioglu in third place, but it's Iannone who leads once again. Shades of race one yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, really good start from Iannone, and once again Bulliger on the pole, just bogged down a little bit compared to the riders around him, but he's in position there in P3. Toprak able to pick off a spot, but Alvaro Bautista, he's under attack here.
And it's Sam Lowe's versus Alvaro Bautista once again, and Bautista was none too pleased with Sam Lowe's move to come through on him yesterday. Start of lap two, Alex Lowe's makes his pass on Andrea Iannone. He led lap one 24 hours ago in race one. He leads in the Superpole race on lap two.
Yeah, Lowe's always super through turn one and turn two here in Phillip Island. You saw Bulliger ran out wide. That opened the door for Toprak to come through into P3 as well.
So it's Alex Lowe's who now leads them. Andrea Iannone in second place. A bit of a gap to Toprak Razgatlioglu, 3/10 of a second back in third. Nicolo Bulliger directly behind him, and Remy Gardner eyeing up a pass here into Miller corner on lap two, and he will get through on the inside of Nicolo Bulliger in the run down towards Duan corner, turn one, and they're three abreast in towards the first turn. It's Toprak Razgatlioglu trying to make his move. Alex Lowe's loses out to Andrea Iannone, who leads once again in WorldSBK.
Yeah, good move there from Iannone. You can see for Lowe's trying to hold that tight line now, but it's going to leave him a little bit slower through this section and maybe vulnerable to Toprak as well. Just got the tyre sheet from Pirelli as well. Locatelli, one of the few riders out there with a harder front tyre as well. That might be why it's taken him a little bit of time to get into things at the start of this race.
Iannone led the opening 5 laps yesterday after picking off Alex Lowe's on lap 2 of race 1. Razgatlioglu there wide. Remy Gardner coming through for third position. A familiar tail for Toprak, just as we saw from him at turn 4 yesterday.
Yeah, Locatelli able to pick the pocket there. Sam Lowe's, we saw Lowe's wide on the entry into Miller corner, and Locatelli now able to make that easy move into P7.
So Locatelli is now eyeing up the Aruba IT Ducati factory riders as we see again this pass for the race lead from Andrea Iannone.
Yeah, squeezes across as well there just to make sure he's able to carry that momentum. We're right on board here with Toprak, and Toprak not able to follow him through, but Iannone showing that he's just as aggressive as ever. It's easy to forget that whenever he was in MotoGP, super aggressive rider, obviously super fast as well.
Bautista ahead of his teammate Nicolo Bulliger. It's been Bulliger who's dominated this weekend in Phillip Island thus far, but he hasn't had the answer in this Tissot Superpole race. Set a new personal best lap last time around. We'll see what he's been able to do on lap number 4. Big wobble there from Remy Gardner off the final turn. Is that the opportunity Toprak Razgatlioglu needs? Down the start-finish straight, we know the BMW has the advantage over the Yamaha, and Razgatlioglu uses that to good effect to come through.
Locatelli lost a little bit of ground, and he's been able to now close up a little bit closer onto Bautista because of that bit of battling with the harder front tyre.
Oh, big moment for Bautista. Alvaro Bautista very out of shape there. Alex Lowe's through on Andrea Iannone. Toprak Razgatlioglu now launches his move through. So Iannone goes from first to third, and he looks like he might be in some trouble here. Remy Gardner coming past Alvaro Bautista next to have a go at him. What a shame this is for Andrea Iannone, who's led from the start of this Superpole race, but is struggling to get the bike stopped at all here. He's going to lose positions to Locatelli, to Bautista, and he's going to drop out of the top 9 and out of the points. Real disappointment and misfortune for Andrea Iannone. Remy Gardner through on Toprak Razgatlioglu. He's repeatedly passed him. The favour here might be Andrea Locatelli. If Locatelli can get through on Toprak Razgatlioglu, that'll put a bite between himself and Remy Gardner, because we know how strong Toprak is coming off this final turn and down the start-finish straight. The leader's beginning to break away. Alex Lowe's up at the head of the field. Gardner in second position then. Toprak needs to answer straight back to try and bridge the gap. Bautista in the slipstream. A 3-bike train here heading towards turn number 1. Razgatlioglu emerging emerges clear in second position. Gardner side by side with Locatelli. We've seen the pace that Gardner has had in towards the southern loop, but he's crowded out by Locatelli, and he's got Bautista for company as well around the outside line. 6 bikes now in this group, with Bulliger coming back into it from P6.
Yeah, 30.2 last time around for Toprak. That's why everyone's backed right up. This has given Lewis the chance to win this race.
Andrea Locatelli will be keen to get through on Toprak Razgatlioglu as they head into Miller Corner on lap number 8. He does move to the inside line. Razgatlioglu again with a wide line into there, so Locatelli is through. Gardner will try and capitalise as well. Bautista's going to try and make the pass here on Remy Gardner. Should have the top speed advantage down the Gardner straight and in towards Doohan at the beginning of lap number 9. 2 to go. Bautista is through for 4th position. Alvaro Bautista then still trying to find his way through on Toprak Razgatlioglu. Remember, these were the top 2 in the championship last season. Bautista, the runaway winner, came in to this Australian round with 5 consecutive victories here in Phillip Island and 8 in a row in WorldSBK. But he's not close enough, is he, to Toprak Razgatlioglu for the moment. He's going to set himself up for turn 10, but Toprak holds on. Meanwhile, further back, Remy Gardner is picked off by Nicolo Bulliger. Bulliger through for 5th position, but Remy Gardner has it back on the cutback. So Gardner should hold on now to the checkered flag for 5th position. Bautista hoping to accelerate past Razgatlioglu on the run to the line, but I don't think he's quite going to get there. Meanwhile, an outstanding ride from Alex Lowe's. He took his first victory on his debut with Kawasaki in 2020. He's taken his first win since then.